Good luck. Narrative.
There was an armed robbery at the International Bank of Monrovia on March 2, 2012. Initial investigations revealed that the attackers fired 5 warning shots during the incident, but no one was injured. At the scene, authorities found 4 AK-47 assault rifles empty cartridges and a Smith & Wesson handgun empty case. The perpetrators forced both bank staff and customers to the floor. They threatened 2 cashiers, compelling them to hand over all the money from their registers. However, they overlooked Ms. Emin Sumo, a bank clerk who was in a separate office, and managed to alert the police discreetly. Once they had the money, the attackers fled the building. 4 witnesses provided written statements to officers at police station number 3. On the day of the robbery, Mr. Daniel Kamara, the head cashier, stated that the attackers took a total of 770,000 Liberian dollars. The money found in the black plastic bag seized from the attackers was counted in the presence of witnesses and matched the reported stolen amount. Police contacted the Monrovia Vehicles Permitting Department to trace the owner of the Mercedes vehicle. However, it was discovered that the license plate PC 4329 was fake, as it had never been registered with the ministry. The 2 suspects apprehended and brought to police station number 3 refused to cooperate with authorities. They insisted on being taken to the hospital for alleged serious injuries and declined to disclose their names, and refused to give any further information. No personal identification or vehicle registration documents were found on them. Following the incident, Mr. Wasfi Nazim, the UN Police FPU coordinator, met with Ms. Anna Morozova, head of the UN Police Investigations Team, to address procedural matters.
Dialogue.
Unpal FPU coordinator. Hello, Anna. I'm glad you're doing this investigation. So far, the perpetrators have refused to speak to us and not even revealed their names.
Unpal Investigations Team Leader. Hello, Wasfi. I'm sure we'll identify them. There are no unsolved crimes, I believe. It's just a matter of time.
I hope so. Anyway, at this point we have no information to start with. As I told you, the 2 arrested suspects refused even to reveal their identities.
Have you found any personal identification documents?
No, none of the suspects, including those taken to hospital, have any ID with them.
What about vehicle registration documents?
We checked both the suspects and the car itself, but nothing turned up.
Have you checked the vehicle registration number in the database?
Yes, our LNP colleagues contacted the driving license office in Monrovia to try to identify the owner of the vehicle. However, it appears that the vehicle's plate was faked.
Are you saying that the plates was never registered?
Exactly.
All right, let's go over what we got from the witnesses today. I was with the head teller at police station number 3. The total stolen amount was 770,000 Liberian dollars, right?
Yes, that matches what I have too. The head cashier reported that amount, and it matched what we found with the suspects.
I also need to check on the gunfire inside the bank. We confirmed 5 warning shots were fired by the perpetrators, didn't we?
That is correct. We found 4 spent AK-47 assault rifle cartridges, as well as a Smith & Wesson handgun empty case. Fortunately, no one was injured.
Was there any resistance during the attack?
No, there wasn't. All staff members and customers of the bank were forced by the perpetrators to lie on the floor. 2 bank tellers gave all the money in their cash registers to the perpetrators under threat. The police only knew about the robbery because of Ms. Emin Sumo, a bank clerk who worked in a separate office. Once the attackers had the money, they rushed out of the building.
Okay, well noted. Thank you very much, Wasfi, for your work. We will continue the investigation based on the information received.
Good luck, Anna.